Panos, I'm really glad you came to see me.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
What I want to do with you is help you think through some of the things that are going well for you in school and some of the things that are going hard for you in school, and then teach you how to make plans to take charge of the things that are wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We're going to go through this pretty fast because I'm going to ask you afterwards to take this home and work on it and fill the folder out.
Sure.
But one of the things I want to do today is get a plan. Tell me some of the people in this world you really like.
My family, my friends, teachers, relatives.
What do you like particularly in your family?
Oh, is that they take care of me, pay for the tuition and for school, and they love me.
Good,
Yes.
good. How do you know they love you? How
They
do
show it. I mean, they buy me the things I want, and
They hug you?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. They talk nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes they talk tough.
Yeah. When I do something wrong in
We all do
school.
that. We all do some things wrong. Have you had some trouble recently in school?
Well, I used to, but I was getting better over the past month.
Good, very good. Give me the name of 3 of your friends.
Nick, David, Donald.
Tell me what Nick, David, and Donald do for you that's really nice.
We play together, and when I'm feeling sad, they cheer me up, and I do the same for them.
Do they like you?
Yeah.
Do they trust you?
Yes.
Great.
I trust them also.
That's really what friendship is all about. Well, you sound like you got things going pretty well. What do you really like to do? What do you think your strengths are in this world?
I could get good grades if I really put my mind into it.
That's a key, isn't it?
Yes.
Because I hear you saying maybe I don't always do that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I play good basketball. I have a hobby of flying planes and remote control cars. I'm good at that also.
Well, listen, there are some things on this page that ask you questions about what you're strong at, and there's some things on this side that talk about, you know, the people you like and admire and the reputation you want to have. What I want you to do when we're through with our conversation is to take this home and fill those 2 pages out.
Sure.
And I want us to spend just a second figuring out something that we can do to make your life better.
Okay.
All right? For example, you said sometimes you study hard and sometimes you don't.
Right.
What if you were to name a problem that you were having in school that you wanted to improve, what would it be?
Like math, I don't understand some stuff.
Okay.
I could ask the teacher for help, but I mean, I don't sometimes do it because I don't have the time or.
I see. Anything? Do you keep the rules pretty well?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes and sometimes not.
Yeah. I mean, because like sometimes doing the bad things is kind of fun, and.
You bet it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the kids pat you on the back and say,
Yeah.
"Attaboy, Pano."
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It's pretty hard to do. Does that get in your way sometimes?
Yeah. It,
Cause problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ruins my plans.
Give me an example.
Like, if I tell my mom if I be good in school, can I go over to my friend's house on Saturday? And then I get a call at home and I can't go.
Yeah, not so good. We
Yeah.
could change that. Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Tell me what it is. What one of the problems is? What is it that you get a call? Does your mom get a call about? Give me a specific example, just one.
When I call names or something.
Oh, good.
When I get
Lots of
mad.
yeah.
When I get mad.
Okay, you lose your temper.
Yes.
That's great. We can really work on that. Would you like to work on that one?
Sure.
Okay. When we're through, and you fill this page out too, and then I want you to sign this. But it says you really want to take on, you know,
Yeah.
controlling your temper.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of what things will happen, do you think, if you really control your temper?
I won't get in trouble as much often, and I might do better in school.
Might?
I mean, it might help me do better in school, and I would definitely
I bet you definitely it would.
Yeah.
I bet you definitely, because you wouldn't just be troubled with your teacher.
I see.
So,
And
go ahead.
get me more friends
Okay.
to play with.
Yeah, it's worth it then.
Right.
It's really worth it. Okay. Tell me one thing that makes you lose your temper.
When they make fun of me or something.
All right, who's they? Be specific if you can.
Some of the 8th graders call me names and stuff.
Okay, okay. And for what reason? What do you think they call you names for?
I don't know.
But what do they call you? Can you tell me?
They make fun of my name.
Panos?
Yeah, they swear and stuff.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. That causes you to lose your dignity, doesn't it?
Right.
You don't feel very good about yourself when they do that. So you get mad. Okay. What do you do when they call your name? You say you lose your temper. Tell me what you do when you lose your temper.
Well, I answer back. I mean, I swear at them back, and I get caught.
Mm-hmm. Do you chase them? Do you fight with them? Do you
Sometimes.
do that sort of
When
thing?
they really get me.
Okay.
ticked
Do
off.
they like to get you? They like to make you mad? They like to see you go off?
I don't know, I guess.
Probably do. Probably do. I mean, probably kind of fun. And there's some of them and not some of you. Well, what I think sounds to me like you're a strong person. One of the things you need to do is to be able to say, you know, you don't really control me, fellas. Are they mostly boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Can you remember the last time this happened?
I don't know. It was maybe last week.
If you could remember a time and tell me what happened, then we could make a plan.
I don't recall.
You don't recall. So we have to kind of generalize about it
I guess.
and see what would happen. Okay. So they tease you.
Yes. Often.
Okay. And what have you done in the past when they teased you?
I
Have you
teased-
tried to solve it before? Have you
No.
tried? You haven't tried to solve it? You just get mad?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think are some ways to solve it?
I could tell the teacher, and
Does that work?
yes.
She takes over?
Yeah.
Should you take over instead of she?
No.
Maybe you should.
I mean,
Maybe you should. Maybe you should have a way of interacting with them that solves the problem instead of telling somebody else.
yeah,
to
but
step
they're
in.
not gonna listen to me.
They're not going to listen to you.
I don't think so.
I wonder why they don't listen to you.
Maybe they're older, and
Do they need to respect you?
I guess. I don't,
You're a good basketball player?
yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you could do to help them respect you more?
I could be friends
How?
with them. I mean,
What if you went up to them and said, hey guys, you know, it really makes me feel bad when you tease me?
they might tease me more, I guess.
They might. What else? What else do you think you might do?
I could just go up to him and tell him, "Can we be friends and stop fighting?"
How about reversing it? Instead of asking him a question, how about saying, you know, I'd like to figure out a way we could be friends? I mean, that's a pretty direct statement,
Right.
you know? What do you suppose they'd say to you?
They might say yes. They might say no.
What if you, instead of seeing them all at one time, you just, let's take one. Let's take one of them. Name one of the people for me.
Vincent.
All right.
In 8th grade.
Okay. All right. And how much time do you spend with Vincent?
No. We just play basketball together
You play
on the court.
basketball. Okay. Could you? Is he a good ball player?
Yeah.
Does he know you think he's a good ball player?
Yes.
Does he know how to do some things that you don't know how to do?
Yeah.
I wonder if you gave him a compliment about his game and say, I'd sure like to know how to do this. Could you show me how? What do
Yeah.
you think he'd say?
You say sure.
Would that make a good relationship?
Yeah.
Simple?
Definitely.
Easy to do, isn't it?
Definitely.
Would you do it?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a plan, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. What I'd like to have you do is to write down, what do you want from that?
Okay.
What do you want from it?
I
When
like to learn how to do that
Yeah,
move.
yeah. And from him, you want his respect, don't you?
Right.
Will he tease you if he respects you?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. So you want his respect. So that's what you want out of this plan. And then you'll go through the steps of this plan, writing it out.
Okay.
And then you'll bring it back to me.
Okay.
So when you've got this folder done and you've got this plan made, you're going to bring it back to me. We're going to talk, and then we're going to practice what you say to him.
Okay.
All right? Will you do
Sure.
that?
Yes.
Oh, super. All right. See you when you get this done.
All right.
Panos and I had a great meeting. He came in uncertain. We talked, and I really want to help you understand the use of this folder. what's written down here and what the youngster records aren't anywhere near as important as the conversation we had, the opportunity I had to talk with him about taking charge of his life and finding a spot. So on the front page, we just gather data that helps him identify himself, who he is and the things he likes. And on the inside pages, talking about things he likes to do and that he's strong at. The next page having to do with the idea of how would you like to make things better in your life? And you remember, he's going to go home now, and he's at a later time, and he's going to complete this plan, and then he's going to sign it down here, so that this is his commitment. He's going to do something. Then we've talked through a plan. You notice that? We talked through a plan that was on this sheet. The ideas are all down here. But again, it's not the plan that does it. It's the thinking that we went through. It's the relationship we established quite quickly, really. And then the ideas that we put down here. In the beginning, he was a doubter, but when he left, he was no longer doubting at all. He trusted this is something that he could do, and he was willing to do it. So he's going to make his plan. Now, when he comes back and he's made his plan, he goes out to the basketball court, and with Vincent, he carries this thing out. He and I are going to get together again, and we're going to evaluate how well that plan went. We're going to talk about the points that worked and didn't work. We're going to find out, and then we're going to begin making a record. We're going to put this inside here and use the back page of this form, and we're going to start tracking his success. This is not the last plan we're going to make. We may repeat this one 2 or 3 times before we go on to something else. See, this is a life improvement program. This isn't solving one problem. This is teaching Panos to take control of his life. I am a friend. I am trusted. We're thinking together and working together, and that's the purpose of this whole My Goals plan. I hope you'll use it. It really works well.